Let's see. Let me get everything situated before I dive into a lot of stuff. Um, but yeah, just give me a second. Let it burn channel needs to be up. All right, so let's see. Go live. Just trying to baby step my way into this. There's always a process with setting everything up. So you might not see an ad on the main channel yet because, I'm trying to set up the Let It Burn channel, which is not, it doesn't seem to be working. I'm going to stop streaming over there for right now. But I am going to bring up. Here we go. We already have 50 people watching. Thank you guys for watching, for being a part of these live streams every morning. I really appreciate it. I really do. Had a struggle this morning because Emmy was barking upstairs, and I don't know. She never barks. So I don't know what she was barking for. So let's see. Shiba up this year? What do you mean? What do you mean Shiba up this year? All right, let's see. Shiba was pumping good. Yes, I did see that it was moving quite a bit. Out of nowhere, really. But now you're starting to see it come back down. It's a brand new day, and you might see some negativity, but it's okay. I mean, we're seeing positivity throughout the whole entire market. Let's see if we see a shift with that. So yeah, we're seeing positivity throughout the whole entire market, which is good, especially when I've seen what you've seen yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. It's really um, great to see some sort of positivity. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this, but the Let It Burn live stream did not start. Let's see. Let's bring this here. Monetization on. Yeah, I have no idea what happened with the Let It Burn live stream. So let's try this again. One viewer waiting. There we go. I think. Saying, yeah, there we go. All right, it says that we're live over there. So if you want to join, thank you, Joshua, for becoming a Flames member. All the membership revenue goes towards burning off Shiba Inu. All the ad revenue for the Let It Burn channel goes towards burning off Shiba Inu. And, every single bit of revenue that flows through that channel burns off Shib. And we're going to be using the burn portal, which we will take the gains and throw it right back into burning off Shib, which will essentially give us more gains and compound on the amount that we get through the burn portal, just like every other burn project should do. So it should be fun. It should be great for growth too. My dog smashed the like button. Yes, definitely smash the like button. Love you see this number back on green. I'm buying more CRO, that's for sure. Hope it goes back to 35 cents, trying to get 3K coins. Yeah, I mean, for me, I definitely have a lot of coins and I keep buying more CRO pretty much every single day. Morning, Matt, and in chat, much love and respect. Shiba family. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you for watching. Good morning, Matt. Just like you said, the burns are going to drop off. Yeah. Um, again, I don't think that's sustainable for people to just consistently burn their own coins. Now, again, there's two methods to it, right? It's not sustainable for regular people because we're not going to ask you guys to just burn off coins. Like, you have 100 million coins. We're not going to sit here and say, hey, burn off half your coins. If you want to, then go ahead and do it. But that's something that's not sustainable. That's something where you burned off half your coins and you're not going to go back and continue to burn more money, right? Maybe with um, some of the profits or passive income that you get, you could possibly burn off more coins. I don't know, but it depends how much you can get. And as you only end up burning off, let's say 3, 4, 5, 10 million or so, you're not going to gain as much passive income as you think. And it doesn't really matter how much you if you burn off 50 million, you're not going to get that 50 million back unless you obviously didn't see as many people burning. But since you see the burn portal or the burn pool increasing, it's going to be tough for you to end up getting that money back. But either way, I think the burn portal is a good idea. It shows a ton of value to all of the burn projects. I like the fact that it's out there. I like the fact that now these burn projects can easily use these burn portals for gains, like rewards, and also to see Shiba Inu pump, but then to use those rewards, that passive income, towards burning more Shiba Inu, which would be huge, because then their overall pool ends up getting bigger. So hopefully that's what they decide to do. I've talked to a couple of burn methods or um, I don't know, burn businesses, whatever you want to call them. And they're basically going to do it that way to where they're going to, burn it through the burn portal. Some, like burn tokens may end up burning their own coin, but I want to talk to some to basically say, hey, it would be better if you take the gains and just continue to burn off more SHIB and just make it a compounding SHIB burn that never ends, right? If you burn off 100 billion coins and you own 50% of the pool, that means that all of that passive income is going to go directly to you and you can sell that in order to burn it for Shiba Inu. Money for a bucket of balls. I was actually thinking about going to the driving range today. It's supposed to rain, but they have a roof over their driving range. I usually hit balls in the garage because I have a simulator in there, but I can't swing my driver, and that's usually a problem. Shiba Inu is dead? That's a question. No, it's not. Waiting for Crow to drop under 38 myself. I got 2,500 trying to build 10,000. Yeah, I'm trying to get up to $40,000 worth of CRO. And right now I'm sitting around 12 to $13,000, which is um, well over 25,000 CRO that I hold. I finally gave in and bought two ape. Um, I don't care to lose my gains. I get in more CRO. Yeah, I know it's tough when you see ApeCoin running the way it is or the way that it ended up getting up to. So $18.17. I would say that that's closer to the high that I wouldn't in my opinion I wouldn't buy at that point. Even though it does have the ability to increase above that, you're still putting yourself into a situation where now you're buying high and you have the potential chance to sell lower if it does end up coming back. Now I know with the launch of the other side, I think it could be pretty big, and we could see this obviously run to 20, if not higher than that. But this is a point to where you're like, all right, well, it's definitely possible that this could come back to some of these lower levels. So we always have to be cautious of that. And it's not even about coming back. It's about getting stuck into a trend where you start to sell high or sell low and buy high, which is not what you want. Are you considering flip? flipping Shib to CRO on the next Shib bull run? I ask because analysis are projecting a 115% run coming plus after Shibarium. We are out of catalyst for Shib most likely. So I don't think we're out of catalyst. I don't think that's true. But no, I'm not thinking about flipping my Shib to CRO because I have the amount that I want in Shib for the long term, and I'm playing it out when you start to hit different price points. So with more burning that's coming along, which it's looking like as you see the burn methods, Shiba Inu, the devs for the ecosystem is somehow supporting the burn methods that are out there and making them stronger day by day by day. You know, if they burn off 100 billion coins, like say if you support one of these coins like Shiba Burn Token, which they have some big things coming if you haven't seen my videos. If you support some things like Shiba Burn Token, they can make it even bigger by, basically burning through this burn portal with 1 billion or 2 billion or 100 billion or whatever. And then whatever gains they end up gaining from Ryoshi's vision, then you could put that back in there and continue to burn, and it's a compounding burn because you're getting weekly payments from this portal. And if they hold majority of the staking pool, or one of these burn tokens holds majority of the staking pool, you end up seeing a lot of positive movement there, especially with Shiba Inu, because you're consistently burning off more. Matt, can you explain staking? You only take profits annually? No. So certain staking methods will give you your profits weekly or monthly. It depends where you're staking through. So if you stake through crypto.com, you're going to get weekly payouts. Let me actually bring up crypto.com. The percentage is basically based off of a year amount, how much you would get in the end. But that year amount is kind of shrunk down to whatever the staking pool is, or staking period is. So if it's a 3-month period, you'll basically have that for 3 months, and you'll be able to gain that 2% or 3% in that 3 months, right? So let's say, let's go down here. Let me show you guys. So if you're looking at crypto.com, right, you have a 3-month term to where you want to stake, let's say, Polygon, right? And let's say you already have the maximum requirement for the highest earn percentage. Well, let's say you stake $10,000, right? You're going to end up gaining $1,400 paid per year, right? That's what's going to come to you per year. And now you look at the amount that you're going to get paid weekly. You get paid $27.88. So it's going to come to you weekly. It's not going to come to you, annually. It's not going to come to you monthly. You're going to be able to get paid basically 4 to 5 times, I guess, per week, depending on how many weeks are in that month, right? Or how many pay periods, I guess, are within that month. But you're going to get paid basically, 4 or 5 times or so. Why does this keep doing that? I don't know why this does that. I wish I could take it off because it automatically like launches like Bixby or something. And it's freaking stupid. Let's see. Can you briefly go over the advantage of staking with CRO credit card versus staking regular way? So if you stake CRO with the credit card, depending on where you stake, you're going to gain a higher percentage. I don't know if I could show it here because it doesn't really show it on the website that well. If you do it on your app, you can see it. But basically, staking with these credit cards, depending where you stake, you're going to gain a higher percentage. So let's say if I wanted to stake CRO the regular way without the credit cards, don't even want to stake anything there. I just want to stake CRO regular. It's going to be 6% that I end up gaining. Right, 6%. That's the regular amount, which sounds amazing. Getting 6% APY is amazing. But if you stake $4,000 with the credit card, you're getting 10% APY on the $4,000 that you stake, which is what I'm getting right now. Then you also get 3% CRO rewards on everywhere that you spend with the card. So all of your bills, as long as the company takes the card, you can basically get 3% on that CRO back. So I mean, you're getting extra. You also get other benefits when you do stake with CRO. Including Spotify, Netflix, Prime, Expedia, Airbnb. All different types of stuff there. So it depending where you stake. So staking with that actually gives you a bigger benefit, but you can also stake with the DeFi wallet where it'll give you, maybe 10 to 12% APY. At which year Shiba Inu will reach 0.001. I believe that will probably be somewhere around 2024 to 2025. It might be sooner. If these burn methods start getting more aggressive, I think it could be a lot sooner. Thanks for explaining. It's hard to be patient after CRO is burning so much supply versus Shib. I know, 100%. How do you buy Shiba Burn coin? Do you have to make a wallet, or do they give you one? I know my Coinbase has custodial wallets. Um, can you use them, and are they free? I hope you know. So I believe, let me see if you go over to, let me go over to Shiba Burn over here. So Shiba Burn, I buy with MetaMask. So I just link my MetaMask to Uniswap, but I'm not sure if you can link your Coinbase wallet to Uniswap. I think that's possible, but let me go ahead and type in Shiburn. You're going to see that it's down 15% today. You're going to see the volume's only at 1,470 in the last 24 hours. You really only have, one place it's available on, which is Uniswap. So it's kind of tough to get that volume flow through there. But if we go into here, we have 574 holders and 1,423 transactions. It's obviously increasing. It's taking its time to increase. The more exchanges that come on, the better. But let's go ahead and look at over here. Let's go to the website. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to Uniswap. So we're going to go to buy Shib Burn. And I believe that you can just link. So when you link your wallet, you can link multiple wallets, I believe. So let me see. Let me see if I disconnect my wallet. It's going to tell me wrong network. I'm not sure if you can use. Somebody else is going to have to tell me if you can use Coinbase with Uniswap. But the only place you can buy it is Uniswap. So buying it on Uniswap, you can use your MetaMask wallet, put your Ethereum in there, and buy some more or buy some Shib Burn. Let me see. Your 2026 price prediction for Shib after so much of the projects. Yeah, so right now, my 2026 price prediction, it's still where it's at. I look at it as getting to a penny by 2026, and then we'll see some movement after that. However, these could happen a lot sooner, depending on how aggressive the burns get. Is Shibarium reliant on Ethereum 2 to reduce gas fees? Yes, it is. Someone compares Crow to Shib. It's like apples and oranges. That's true. That's true. Um, I love crypto.com, but I wish their main website was laid out a little more better. I would agree. I've heard some people have troubles with understanding what they gain with what, um, but they don't really give you all the details, especially with the APYs. I heard a financial channel say that ApeCoin uh, has Nax. You're saying Naxi symbolization? I hope that's in some of the logo. If you're talking about with a Z instead of an X, I don't know. I'm going to research this more, and if it's true, I'll remove my money after the run. Well, yeah, I'm only in it for the gains. I don't care about anything else. I really don't. How much SHIB do you really need? How much SHIB do you really need? It depends on what you want. So if you want to gain millions of dollars, um, I think you don't truly need that much. But if you want to get there faster and have the protection of getting to some of these levels and making some of these sells, then you want to have a little bit more. So people that have a billion, as long as they play it out the right way, they're going to be able to make a lot of money. People that have hundreds of millions, as long as they play it out the right way, they're going to have a lot of money. Even people that have tens of millions, as long as you play it out the right way, you're going to have a lot of money, but you have to play it out in the way that you want to, gain money. It's not about you holding on to it for dear life for until it gets to a penny or until it gets to a dollar. You can make these moves as time goes on because there's going to be resistances. There's going to be pullbacks, and you're just going to see it. Now, the ultimate goal, you can leave some for the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal could be 1 penny. The ultimate goal could be $1. Leave some for those areas, and that's what I plan on always doing, is leaving some for those time periods, those prices. Yes, on Coinbase wallet, you can even use CRO DeFi wallet. All these wallets have a D app integrated, and now most part. Thank you, Ryan, for saying that. Do you ever plan on owning Shiboshi map? Good morning, by the way. Good morning. I can't say that I plan on owning it right now. I I do have NFTs in I do have NFTs and I want to buy more NFTs, but I will only support the NFTs if you're able to, either buy with Shib or burn some portion of Shib with the transactions that happen over the period of time. But I'm not going to support or buy Shiboshis if it's not going to have any effect on Shiba Inu itself. Does that make sense? So I would say no right now, but any newer NFTs that they create and hopefully they, market it a little bit more. Yes, I definitely will, as long as they make it with the ability to burn SHIB and consistently add to those burns as well, especially through the burn portal. That would be cool. Algo on Coinbase still has an APY. Um, has APY still, but it's a very low APY. Say you have 20 million, how would you play it out? Asking for little people. If you have 20 million, let me see. Let me bring up my spreadsheet. So, this is my spreadsheet here. Let's say you have 20 million. If I have 20 million, I would stake it definitely for probably somewhere around if you have 20 million, that's like 500 or so. So I'm probably staking for 2% over on crypto.com and not really staking CRO that much if that was the case, right? I have $555 or so. What I would do is I would look for some of these prices here, and the more you have, the earlier you can take a little bit of profit in some areas. So I always look for the $100,000 mark, and that's where I'll start taking a little bit. So maybe I'll take a good 3 million here, right? That's $15,000. So I easily pocketed off of that $500 at that point. So it gets to basically a half of a penny. That's where you can make your first move and take out $15,000. Now you still have 18,000 that's in there because remember you gained all of this interest over this time. Now this is if it's going by quarter, but you gained all of this interest over time. So then what I would do is wait until it gets to a penny. When it does get to a penny, I'll take another portion. And now when you take that portion, you may take another 2 million. right? Or you can take something that's more aggressive. Maybe you're like, hey, I want to take 5 million, right? I want to leave some out there. I'm taking 5 million. That's 51 thousand dollars, or a total of $66,000 that you made off of $555 investment. Well, now you can start waiting it out and wait for some of these other levels, maybe 2 cents, or maybe before it gets to 5 cents. At this point, that's $590,000 that you end up having. So now you can take another 3 million if you want, right? And pocket another $127,000. Now that's $193,000 total. If you keep going down, and now you're like, you know what? I can wait it out because now I have $193,000 that I'm able to put towards other investments that possibly gain me a ton of money, and also passive income, as well. So I'm gonna sit on that and wait until this gets to 25 cents. It gets to 25 cents. That's 2.7 million. Now you could take even more if you wanted to. Maybe take 5 million, coins. Oops, that's 50 million. Take 5 million coins. Now you're sitting on a cool 1.2 million that you gained on that particular year. A total of 1.4 million that you gained over the whole entire lifetime. And now you can sit here and make some of these plays as time goes on, but leave some for the end, right? If you get to $1 and you're like, I'm done, I have $6 million, or you can get to 70 cents and you could say, I'm done. How about you take 5 million of that? Instead of taking all of it, take another 5 million, right? That's way too many zeros. 5 million, that's another 3.5 million that you end up capturing when it does get to 70 cents. And you still have 1 million that's left. So you can let it go until $1 and you can cash all of it out, or you can let it continue to run because you never know what could happen. So this just makes it so easy. When I have the spreadsheet, it makes it so easy to where you would find different price points to always set where you're going to make your first move. You make your first move, you pocket 15,000. You're able to put that 15,000 into other plays that you can gain something with. You let that move to 1 cent. Well, that's 5 million that you're selling out there. 51,000 is what you're gaining. So you can see the progression. You can see how that moves. But just understand, if you have more coins, it makes it easier to make those moves, because yes, you invested 5,000, but you can make some moves earlier. So you can see it at 0.0005. So instead of a half of a penny, it's a half of a penny, right? Or a half of a whole half of, I don't know. It's it's 3 zeros basically instead of 2 zeros. But then you can make that move here and just say, all right, you know what? I want to take out a good maybe 20 million. Right? And now I have 11,000 I'm able to gain right away. So I gain my initial investment plus a little bit more profit over that time. And now you can be comfortable with that, whatever moves you make. So for me, obviously, it's going to be moves as we start to get closer and closer to, a half of a penny. Once we lose that second zero, that's where I probably will make my first move. And it always changes. But as we get closer and closer, we'll see where my first move will be. But that's the best bet that I can think of, that, you can really build something for yourself. Bro, come back to the chat. I know, I'm just trying to show people exactly what's there. Okay, let's get back to real world. Let's relax more, Bounce. Whatever you're talking about here. What do you mean real world? There's a lot of people that don't know how to take profit as prices go up, and that's a clear visual on how to do that. So that's why I talk about that. Previous Shib burn portal website had a dead wallet update, and the new one doesn't have a dead wallet update. It shows 16 billion coins burnt. What's your thoughts on that? So I'm trying to understand what you mean by has a dead wallet update, and The other one doesn't have a dead wallet update. What do you mean by that? Because I currently see, you have 16.1 or almost 16, I guess 16.13 billion that has been burnt. And you could see my percentage has gone from 0.19% down to 0.03. I just wanted to see what the dilution will be. And over the last 3 days, it has been diluted a hell of a lot, to basically only pay out a small amount so far, and that's in only 3 days. I don't know if it will be to a point to where you see this increase that much, but you are going to see a lot of these burn methods continue to burn coins, and we want to know what they're going to do with their passive income. That's what I want to know. There's some people or some coins or some methods that will invest it back into their own business, which is always great. But if you keep compounding the burns, I think that's probably the best bet for the burn portal. Thank you, Ryan. Now, there's a lot of that don't own 200 million and want to know how to make good money. Or about you're kind of being rude. Yeah. I can never get Excel spreadsheets to work, right? So yeah, sometimes they end up messing with you. It's not really a good thing. Let me get out of here real quick. All right, so we got 211 people here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I don't know if I took my allergy medication today, but it feels like things are closing up here. Where to check a current updated supply of Shiba Inu tokens? Well, it was Shiba Burn, but I think they're still having issues. So Shib Burn on Twitter, I think they're still having issues right now. I haven't seen any like huge updates from them. Maybe there is. In the past hour, there's been a total of 87 million SHIB tokens burned in 9 transactions. In the past hour, there's been 121 million that has been burned. I know they were kind of, I guess, overwhelmed with the amount of, transactions that were coming through the burn portal, or not only the burn portal, but also burns in general, or Etherscan, I guess. And that's where you had a bunch of issues where you didn't have the regular updates, because they typically have updates saying this many is transferred, this many is transferred, and since there's so many, you kind of need to have your own dedicated server for it, I guess. So yeah, I don't have a way to update that because I don't know if their website is working right now. Yeah, it's still under maintenance. So something's going on. I guess they're trying to figure out the server issues, but they'll figure it out eventually. Just wish maybe there was a little bit more updates on what's going on. Where to check? I read that. Could you see ADA at the same level as ETH and maybe BTC? No. Like price wise, or you mean market cap wise? Market cap wise, you could see things run up to the hundreds or 200s of billions. I don't think it will get up to the level of where Ethereum or Bitcoin is, but I think it will have run ups. But the price point, no, I don't expect it to get to that point. The amount of supply is just too high. That's for me one of those people who missed out on taking profits. Yeah, I mean, there's always people that miss out on taking profits, and you learn your lesson. You understand that there has to be levels to where you take certain profits, because if you don't, then I mean, for some people it works out, right? There's some people that gain that went from holding Shiba Inu in the beginning all the way until it got to its highs and made millions or billions of dollars from it, from the beginning stages till where it was at its highs. But there's other people that invested in, not in the beginning, but well before it started to run, and they didn't take profits then. Now, I'm not saying that you physically have to take profits at some of those levels, but if you're looking for quicker gains and you went from holding $1,000 to $80,000, it's always great to find a way to take some sort of profit, because then you could put that money in and fund other investments. Or when you take that money out and you see it come back, well, now you can reinvest it and buy more coins for that to run up the next time, right? So it's definitely a tricky situation because you never know, especially if you have a long-term mindset. Like if it's something that's going to take 10 years, then it's not something that you really need to take profit. In the short term. You need to find levels to where you're comfortable with taking profit. Let's say you invest $5,000 and you see this getting to a total of $500 million. Well, in between there is probably what you're going to have, not $500 million, not $5,000, right? I think what you can see is you probably want to take profits when that value reaches $100,000. Well, now I'll take my initial investment plus a little bit more, because it's a long-term look on it. So it's all dependent on what you guys want to do. I watch these videos all the time, but I don't have the confidence to trade. I just keep holding Shib until it flies. I hear you. Trading is great. Like I love trading. I love day trading, swing trading, all of that. I would say day trading more than anything. When it comes to the stock market, definitely day trading. I don't really like swing trading that much. I play options for the short-term overnight moves. But that's pretty much it. I don't like to do a lot of swing trading because when I get into swing trading with the stock market, I end up holding way too long. Yes, I profit out of it in the end, but I end up holding way too long onto those positions. Because a lot of them I'm like, all right, this swing trade is for 3 months, and then the market completely pulls back, and it's not necessarily like normal that drops down that much, and you're seeing it go against every pattern that you've seen in the past. It just happens sometimes. Can we look at Elon Musk for president coin? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna. The memes are insane. Do you think Twitter and an Elon purchase will help or hurt the market? So I think it will. I think it will help the market, right? Because it seems like anything Elon does is like there's just a lot of hype behind it, and I I like seeing pumps because of the things that he hints to or talks about. I don't usually get into those. Like I was in Dogecoin before, Elon Musk really, talked heavily about it and kept pumping it up and all that stuff. But I stayed in it, because I understood, what those pumps can be and what Dogecoin can actually be. So I think it can help the market, but ultimately, I mean, you never know if the market is going to rip because what's going on in the world today, with high inflation numbers and gas prices and war and all of this other stuff that really just doesn't make people happy and or institutions happy, which typically run the stock market. Now the crypto market, institutions are starting to run that as well, so I would imagine they would follow each other, which in the past you would see them kind of move in separate directions. Can you do 42 million Shib on your chart? Can you do 42 million Shib on my chart? Yeah, I mean it's probably the same method because if you look at it, 42 million, you're getting to that. Oh, that's 420. I was gonna say that seems like a higher point. I keep adding a zero. So 42 million, you would probably wait till it gets to 0.002, or maybe to where it just loses a zero, and then you would probably make your first move. So you can essentially make, I don't want to go through the whole scenario again. If you want to go through the scenario yourself, I have this over on Patreon. I should just make it free. because I've been spending a lot of time in the Shib Discord group, whatever time I do have, and I really want to, you know, remain on my my normal Discord group, because whenever I have something that I want to have as a play, I want to be able to talk to the people that are included in that. So, Matt's thinking about Zom right now, trying to explain this. Nah, I'm not thinking about Zom. I was actually thinking about SOS, because SOS is way more ridiculous. Zom, I'm actually not down as much. I'm down more on SOS than I am on Zom. No, it's a hard lesson though, taking profits. It is. It is. I did take profits with my Zom, but then I decided to get back in as we saw the market pull back down. And that's why I'm sitting at a cost basis of 60 cents for Zom. And I think the price is somewhere around 20, 24, 25, or 29 cents or something. Not 100% sure. I have to check into it. Now my eye's itching, so here comes all the allergy stuff. Can I put it in the Shib Discord group? Yeah, I can do that. So we have 1,300 members in the Shib Discord group. I don't know where I should put it. Yeah, I don't know where I should put it. Shib, maybe Shib tweet or announcements? I don't want to do it in announcements, not tweets, not new videos, not Shib news. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll put it in there somewhere. You guys want to join this Discord group? Let me go ahead and put this in the chat, because this is a Discord group that we created so that, you know, we can always focus on Shib. So I'll put this in the chat if you guys want to join the Discord group. Let's see. Let's go back here. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, definitely follow me here. 4,630 followers. Make sure you do that. It does help out with growth. Can we hit 30 billion Shib burn by Monday? I think it's possible. I think the burns are slowing down a bit, but it depends how much the burn methods end up burning off. So, you know, whether it's, I guess it wouldn't be Shib Superstore, because they're going to burn May 15th, I think, somewhere around there. I think Shib Burn is going, or Shiba Burn token is going to be doing a burn soon. I don't know exactly when, but I did talk to them and they said they were going to be doing a burn soon. I averaged down on Zom. You're going to bite more. You're going to bite more. It's only 29 cents. Or am I going to buy more? It's only 29 cents. It'll get back to $3 at some point. So yeah, I averaged down to 60 cents. I mean, I could add more, but I haven't added anything to my brokerage account, my stock brokerage account, in a while. So it's something that I'm not doing. I'm not going to add any more to the stock brokerage account. Do you have, or are you going to offer any teaching forces on how to trade crypto and stocks? So I want to. I really want to. Like, I've been trying to do, you know, kind of like a course, and I do like individual get-togethers with people. But the issue is that now I'm spending so much time within the Discord group and creating these videos, creating live streams, talking to, you know, different people, different developers, and stuff, that it's just taking up a lot of my time. Where can I get Zoom, or where can you get Zom? Zom is a stock, so it's not a crypto coin. You can buy it on Webull, you can buy it on you know, Fidelity, and buy it on TD Ameritrade, all of those. But you know, I bought that as a swing trade, and I'm holding on to that for a little bit. Do you have any wait, just the numbers, would it be at what would it be at a penny? So if you hold 42 million at a penny, you're gonna hold um 464,000 at a penny. That's really good. $464,000 turning $1,000 into $464,000 is huge. You can create a lot of passive income with that. Any news on layer two drop of I don't see any news for layer two drop for uh whatever that is. Um I'm a mod on one of the Shiba chart channels. And shared a link and sent a lot of Shib fam over to the Discord. Well, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm trying to create a community where people can come together and just talk about Shib and create new ideas and all that stuff. It should be good. Do you think it's possible that Shiba Inu will upgrade its utility capabilities? Yes. I think it's definitely possible that they'll update their utilities. They have some things already in the works for different forms of utility, but there needs to be more. There always needs to be more forms of utility, and I think every single thing that they create or launch, you should have Shib in mind as using it. It doesn't matter what it is, and if it's for funding, it really doesn't matter. We need to find a way to use Shib and always utilize Shib, because if you can buy, let's say, buying land where they're going to basically let you buy in Shib, well, now this allows people to utilize Shib when buying and reselling and all of this other type of stuff for land. Bobby Schaefer, how you doing? Good morning. Thank you for stopping by. Uh, so I won't make it to a million. You can make it to a million. It's going to take some time. I'm just saying at these levels, you probably want to you probably want to take profits at certain areas. So I see it going way higher than a penny. It's just something to where we're looking at that first level as a penny for us to get to. So you're currently seeing this, whatever level it's at. But when you do get to a penny, you're going to have 464,000. Don't be discouraged because you have 464,000. Now, if you invest into a little bit more, like say if you invest into a couple thousand, couple 100,000 or 100 million of coins, right? So $2,835 to get about 100 million. Well, yes, at one penny you will have 1.1 million. And did I say at 100 penny? At one penny you'll be at 1.1 million, but then obviously seeing that grow going forward. So um, don't look at a penny as the last stop. A penny should not be the last stop. I mean, for some people it can be, like if you hold a billion, but that's obviously down the road. Obviously down the road, so hopefully you can gain quite a bit from it. Oh, we're starting to lag. Starting to lag, man. I'm sorry. No spamming, please. Good morning, greetings from Europe. Thank you for watching. Matt, you're awesome. I tried using MetaMask and it seems so difficult. Is there an easier way to understand? For what? I would like to become a member. How do I do that? So you can become a member of the Discord group. The link is in the chat. You can click that link and you can be a member there. But you can also be a member of the YouTube channel, which you just hit the join button by the subscribe button. If you're on iPhone, you need to go and use a browser in order to do that. Uh, Matt, it's ETH layer 2. Okay. They're supposed to be airdropping an airdrop soon. I think this would be a great buy. I'll have to look into it more, but I have no knowledge of that at all. I'll take profits at half a penny. I've got a good feeling on CRO. About to buy some Mo, not mower, but Mo. Yeah, you're about to buy some Mo. Thank you, thank you. I wanted to know how far I should go before profits. I was thinking 5 cents. Is there a mod in here? Yeah, there's a mod in here. The burn channel, the burn channel too. I support the burns. Thank you for being here and supporting the burns. I appreciate that. I'll be taking profits at 0.001, with 0.01, I guess 1 cent, and 10 cents. You hear about social media ape hack? No, what happened there? For some reason, something's coming to mind. Because I was in the ApeCoin space. They had a spaces. I was in there for probably the last maybe 20 minutes. There wasn't really anything said in the last 20 minutes. I couldn't really rewind anything. I don't think they recorded it. Brother, you look like Will Smith. Well, thank you. I don't think I am Will Smith. I don't want to be compared to Will Smith right now. Let's let's leave Will Smith out of this. I hold a nice amount of Shib, but I don't ever expect it to reach 5 cents. Probably won't reach a penny either. A lot of money to be made though. Yeah, I mean, everybody has their own opinions on things. I think with the amount of support that we see with Shib, the amount of growth with the utility, and the amount of burns that we're going to see, the amount of burn methods that we have right now is more than anything we've seen, which essentially gives can find a way to give Shib utility in a way. And also, like Wellies has a whole like AMA, which we don't know what they're going to do. If they can dedicate a certain amount of profits towards Shib with every location, that would be huge, because then that creates not utility, but more of a burn method. And then you also have the utility by being able to buy food with Wellies. So yeah, I think it could be absolutely huge, and 1 penny is definitely an option. But it all depends on what people do. So yes, we're gonna have people that sell off at certain levels, and it's okay. That's a normal way of trading, and you have to understand that people will sell. Don't think that people won't, because if people gain, hundreds of thousands of dollars, or millions of dollars or whatever, they're going to find the courage to sell it. You don't need to find any type of courage, because you see hundreds of thousands of dollars in your account, which you've never seen before, and those people are going to sell. It's okay. But then as those people sell, people see buying opportunities, and they buy, and it raises it right back up. I don't have money to buy more, but everything in. Oh, okay. You put everything in. Well, it's still good. Again, it's still good. You just have to play it out the right way. There was a social media hack that the people tried to say an event or something. Huh. I don't know. I might have seen something about it, because I saw ApeCoin had a lot of tweets. If that's what we're referring to, you retracted your message. So I don't know if that's right then. Jada Jada Smith treating you lately? I don't know. How is she treating me? Because I don't know who that is. Sorry, I was driving. Everybody good? I'm good. Will Smith from Family Guy. Be the black guy. uh, would would Elon buy Twitter? Would Elon buying Twitter help crypto market? I think it will, in the short term, but I'm not 100% sure if it will be the most positive thing. It depends. It really depends. It's that old accounting answer. It depends. But Elon is pro crypto, right? So I'm pretty sure a lot of things are going to flow through crypto and be pushed, um, that talk about crypto. It could help the crypto market, depending on if he does something involving crypto and NFTs. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. The Let It Burn channel and Shiba Burn token burning in the burn portal will be massive for us. I would agree that not only just the Let It Burn channel and Shiba Burn token, but every burn method that's out there, doing that through the burn portal will be absolutely massive. Only if the people or the burn methods that are involved in it will burn off their passive incomes that they gain from it. You need to burn off your passive income, because then it creates a compounding effect with the amount that you burned, and it just keeps circulating. My eye itches, and it's because of these damn allergies. I first started in crypto literally yesterday. Has the crypto train passed now? Like, I'm a little too late. I'm not rich at all. I put $300 on CRO. Reckon I have wasted my money or not? No. If you bought in yesterday on CRO, no, the crypto train is not over. Crypto train is just getting started. While people think that, crypto's, some people are saying that crypto is like dead or so. And what we look at is you see a lot of lows that we are at in cryptocurrency. The only thing that I see is a connection with the stock market, which is something that I don't want to see. It makes crypto look less bullish, but we are going to see bullish activity that happens within crypto. It's just I don't know how sustainable that bullish activity will be with institutions controlling a lot of the money that's flowing through cryptocurrency. That's my only problem. But no, you're not too late. CRO is a great investment. I see that as a long-term play, a huge long-term play. Do you think that they are trying to shake people out to prevent such a catalyst of millionaires made from Shib? I don't think they're trying to shake people out. I do think that institutions and government and everybody, like big businesses, they don't want people to become millionaires, because if they become millionaires, then you have a problem with employment, right? And you already really have a problem with employment. But people don't want to work these lower paying jobs if they're all making hundreds of thousands of dollars with investing, or millions of dollars with investing, right? So then it starts to be a big issue. Do you think that they? I just read that Shiba new Twitter currency. It would probably be Dogecoin. Do you recommend storing Shib on a cold storage wallet? Like, I'm not. So I'm not the biggest fan of storing it on cold storage, because you're not gaining anything from it. You can gain an APY from storing it on exchanges and stuff. But if you want to keep it safe and just forget about it, yes, that's always an option. I think if you always want to have something out there, cold storage is a great option, because then you can put that somewhere, not worry about it, put it in a safe. Let's say you have a certain amount of every single coin, like the coins that you believe in. Let's say you have CRO, you have 1,000 CRO on this wallet. You have maybe 10 or 20 million, Shiba Inu coins on this wallet. You have Ethereum, you have all these other coins that are on this wallet, but you only buy a small amount. Now, why do you buy a small amount? You put it away and you don't worry about it, because that currency, that cryptocurrency could be worth so much more in the future. Even though you're looking at everything that you have and you're like, oh, I gained this much in Shib and this much in CRO and all this stuff short term, you're able to trade that and make those moves. But then you have a retirement plan with just putting your Shib in cold storage and just putting it in a safe and not worrying about, what's going on with it. You know what I mean? So you basically go from, maybe where you are now, and then 30 years down the line, you look at that crypto and you realize that Shiba Inu is $20 in price, and you had 20 million Shiba Inu or 10 million Shiba Inu, on that wallet, right? So that's a $20 million wallet right there with just, Shiba Inu. If it was at $1, now if it's at $20 and you have 20 million coins on there, well, obviously you just multiply that by 20. So you're looking at huge numbers, millions of dollars that you can have if you just put them in cold storage and just throw them to the side. But all of the bigger numbers, gain some passive income off of it. Find a way to gain 3%, 2%, 5%, 10% on your coins. But I don't ever do that. but I plan on doing that. So I plan on taking a small portion and just throwing it to the side. This is why, like, what I do with my Roth IRA, like I have AMC in my Roth IRA. Now, AMC is probably the ones that's in my Roth IRA is probably going to be the last AMC that I end up selling, which is the ones that are at the peak point, whatever I feel like the absolute peak point is. My short-term plays, I have 900 for a lot of those plays, whether it gets to, you know, it goes to 100, 200, 1,000, $2,000. That's where my short-term plays are there. But then that will also be short-term, the one that's in, it could be long-term, obviously, holding it for a long period of time, but it could also be short-term. You never know how long the run will last. But it will be the last bit of AMC that I probably sell, and you know, gaining so much out of it by having 125 that's over in my Roth IRA. So, do I recommend it? Not for short term. For long term, set it and forget it. Yes. There's an Instagram hack. Some apes were stolen. 4 apes, 7 mutant apes, and 3 kennels, and some other NFTs. Interesting. I mean, that's big money, isn't it? The apes are like, what, $300,000 for those NFTs? Amount of people who hold that could shift it so much for the common person and shift the wealth in the US and the world. It's weird to think that people who are already billionaires with Shib, if they blow up to a penny, they could have trillions. So most likely, if they're holding that much, as it does burn off, they're going to be the ones to sell. And I don't think there's a lot of billionaires that are holding it. I think there's a couple. But there are definitely a lot of millionaires. Love your videos, bro. Keep on going. Shiba Inu to the moon. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for being here. They have Shib on the other accounts that I play with. Thank you in advance. It's just the way CRO is making moves with FIFA and stuff like that. Seems like that crypto is underrated. Yeah, I think it's definitely you know, undervalued. It feels like it's overutilized and undervalued, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Your videos help me choose my investment. No problem. I'm glad that, you know, they're able to help you, and thank you for being here, because, you know, without you guys there's no me. But yeah, I see exactly what you mean. CRO is making huge moves, and if you compare it to everything else, like if I go over here and you go to all the cryptocurrency, right? We're now decreasing in the total crypto market, but if you go to all cryptocurrency and you go to where Kronos is, you look at everything that's on this list, everything above it and below it is over 100 million, if not 200 million, or, you know, even up to $1 billion, like $1 billion, almost $1 billion in Shiba Inu coin is like average for Shib. But then seeing Kronos down here at 61 million, and then the next one down here near protocol at 1.2 billion, you know, a stable coin over here, even Litecoin seems to get 651 million. So seeing Kronos at this low level, you know, just wait until this actually starts to really take off and gain so much out of it. I'm telling you, the gains are going to be ridiculous. I have to blow my nose. I don't know what's going on. Somebody sent, I store my long-term holds on this. Well, that's good. I watched some of your CRO videos and started buying some. If it doesn't pan out, I would like a refund of my super chats. Well, I guess maybe we can figure that out. But there's no takesies backsies. No, it's gonna pan out. I think CRO is going to be absolutely huge. I mean, these are the lowest of lows that you could see them at. As long as you don't make like a ridiculous move to where you're like, all right, well, I want to move by 2 weeks and I need to pay my rent next week, so I basically need it by 1 week type of move. There's some people that will take their rent money or their mortgage money and throw it all in on investments. If you don't have the money to invest, don't invest, right? Investing can take time, And to be able to get your first gain can take time. Some people jump in and get huge gains. Like, I mean, there's people that jumped into the crypto market and automatically had massive gains. I jumped into the crypto market and, had a smallish loss. Well, actually, Dogecoin, I gained quite a bit out of it, a high percentage. But after that, had smallish losses and then had a big gain with Farmcoin. Had a big gain with Gitcoin. Having large gains with Krill. Obviously, it's now decreasing, but having more gains with certain things just make you feel better about your investing strategy. And crypto should be a different strategy than what you see with the stock market. And I had to learn that the hard way. But it was sort of the hard/easy way because I gained within my first investment, which was Dogecoin. So let me go and blow my nose here. All right, now my nose is completely closed. I feel like I can't breathe at all. So that's fun. Damn allergies, man. They get so bad. They get so bad. I think I did take my medication too, but allergy medication. I don't know. Raw status, he shouldn't be able to do that. The whole idea is once those keywords are gone, there should be no way to get in. What? What are we talking about here? I'm skipping some things. I don't know what people are talking about. I think the World Cup will really blow up CRO. Yeah, I think the only thing CRO really needs is the volume, right? The volume is way lower than what you would see on anything. It's 18th on the list when you look at it by market cap. But the volume just isn't there right now, and we need to see way more volume. And I don't know how many markets they're available on, but I believe they're available on a lot of markets, especially one important one, which is crypto.com. But the total amount of markets that's available on, I guess if you look at it here, would be 100 plus exchanges, but most of them here are crypto.com and exchanging CRO for something else or something else for CRO. Um, so if you take out probably 20 of those being from crypto.com, you're probably looking at, I don't know, maybe 80 different exchanges, or maybe a little bit more than that because you have, or a little bit less because you have multiples of Coinbase. So I don't know how to figure that out. Can you find a way to figure that out? How many exchanges is actually on? But yeah, I mean, you need more volume. Like if you look at the amount of volume, most of it goes through crypto.com from USDT to CRO or BTC to CRO. But then you have Coinbase, that's at 6 million. But you need a lot more volume in some of these other exchanges as well. So eventually it will get to that point, but right now it's not there. I'm sitting on my billion Shib. Uh, started with 1 million, took profit and DeFi my way up. It's all things rise in time. Keep holding, my friends. Cheers, Matt. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying that, telling your story. I always like people, telling their story and what it's all about. So, thank you. Do you like, wait, do you like Zach Humphreys? Lately, I watch the the two of you for crypto news much better than The clickbait hype channels. Yeah, I mean, I've watched a couple of his videos. I know he's also a person that's bullish on Zelda Inu as well. I know the Zelda Inu team reached out to him and he was able to respond back. So yeah, I mean, I like him. He's not a bad guy. I've watched a couple of his videos. Can't say I've watched all of them, but I've watched a couple of his videos. Thank you for having manners and not relieving your nostrils on air. Yeah, yeah, I try and step away. Thank you for noticing that. I don't like the logo of CRO. It looks freakish. Really? I mean, it's, yeah, I guess. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. I think it looks okay. It's fine with me. What's on my credit card? I mean, it looks. Where do I find Zeldino? So you can get it on L Bank. I like having it on L Bank because you get a 28% APY. So yeah, I think the logo looks okay. I mean, I guess if you like truly break it down, it looks kind of weird, but um, I'm used to it because I've been looking at the logo for so long. So I don't have a problem with it. Any idea on when Shibarium? Thank you for that super chat, by the way. Any idea on when Shibarium or Ethereum 2 is coming out? We're gonna see some big changes there. Crypto market will go up. Yeah, I would agree. You know, obviously, when Ethereum 2 does officially launch, yes, you will see something big within the crypto market. But Shibarium is a separate thing. It's kind of like the Loopring Layer 2 platform. You can still buy, and move Ethereum 2 on that platform and be able to trade to Loopring and make those moves there for less fees. You can also probably do that on Shibarium whenever that does launch, but it doesn't mean that Ethereum 2 will launch after that. So it doesn't mean Ethereum 2 will launch before that. Shibarium will probably launch before Ethereum makes their final adjustments and officially launches Ethereum 2. So I don't know when Ethereum 2 will drop, but Shibarium should be sometime soon. And I think Shibarium, they should have some sort of, they should move the burn portal from where it's at now over to Shibarium. Because if people can make those burns with no fees, that's where you can start adding in, not only just burns, but also per transaction burns. Matt, if you eat a spoon of local honey every morning, it helps with your allergies, um, as it will be made from the local flower pollen. Interesting. That's very interesting. I That makes sense. It does make sense. What's your opinion on Bitcoin mining stocks? Companies like CleanSpark and Coors. So I I'm not the biggest fan of Bitcoin. I have a Bitcoin ETF. I have the BTF ETF, BTF ETF, and I have it just because it's basically the only way that you can invest into crypto in the stock market because you're kind of investing in that ETF and it's all flowing through there. But it's when it comes to anything really related to Bitcoin, I've never been bullish on Bitcoin myself. I know a lot of people are, and I respect their opinion. I've just never been that person. I don't really see the true value in Bitcoin, and a lot of other people do. But every time they tell me, I'm just like, well, how is that? How is that better than all of these other coins that we see out there with some stronger use cases and using their networks as a launching point for other coins and other things to be a part or other projects to be a part of their investments or their network. I don't know. I'm not big on like mining crypto right now. I mean, I could be on different types of crypto, but I'm definitely not big on mining BTC. So I probably wouldn't be bullish on those, and a lot of other people would be. So it's just my preference. Just because I'm not comfortable with it doesn't mean that it's not a great thing. I'm not always right, and there's a good chance where I'm wrong a lot of the time. And I try to be wrong less or minimize how much I'm wrong. So if I am wrong, I get out of that position or move on or whatever. But um, it takes time to understand if you truly are wrong there, if that makes sense. But Bitcoin, I'm not really the biggest fan of it. Do you like Solana? Will keep 6 for long. Do you think Solana will stay? Wait, do you think Solana will keep 6 for long? Do you think like Solana will stay in the 6th spot for the market cap? I think Solana will stay up in the top 10. Solana looks like something that's very strong, has a solid use case, and will find a way to stay up in the top 10. I don't know with all the movement of coins below it and all of the use cases with coins below it, if it could stay at 6, but I think it will stay in the top 10, and I think market caps will move up significantly. So just because it's falling down to 10th or ninth or whatever, it doesn't mean that it won't have $100 billion market cap. Link connects real world to blockchain. Link is the crypto of the future. I've heard that plenty of times, mainly from you, but yes, I totally understand. Matt, Arizona and California, you would have zero allergies, but much higher rent. But you're so rich, who cares? Wait, but you're so rich, who cares? I'm not rich. What do you mean? I mean, wealth is defined by how you take it, how you define wealth. So if you believe that you're wealthy, then you will be wealthy. I mean, some people believe that they're wealthy just by being able to spend time with their kids. Jesus. Lost my whole voice there. Some people believe that they're wealthy just to be able to spend time with their kids and family, and that's a form of wealth in their opinion. But obviously, if you believe that you're wealthy, I'm well off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm well off, but I wouldn't say that I'm wealthy. I've seen wealthy people and been around wealthy people, and I am not one of them because I do not settle for how much I have. I probably won't ever settle for how much I have because I always want to work. I love doing what I do, and this is the best form of doing it. The best form of teaching investment strategies, investing live, showing you guys my portfolio, talking to you guys about different strategies here. This is the best form of doing it. Going on YouTube and showing you guys my portfolio and showing you guys what I invest in, when I invest into it, all of that stuff. We're seeing ApeCoin drop down a little bit from $18 down to 17.75. Harvest Finance is up to $94, but that's going to take its time to increase. What's your primary reason for believing in CRO will overtake BNB? So BNB is big, right? BNB is big because of the fact that people are using, Binance Smart Chain to create new coins. That is the method right now. They use Binance Smart Chain. They go through Shiba Swap, or not Shiba Swap. They go through Pancake Swap. They do all these extra things in order to create these new coins that are up and coming, and it's cheap price and all that stuff. Well, CRO hasn't done that yet. CRO has created a platform to where everything really flows through CRO, and now they're starting to make coins on their network. It's really just a starting point. Do I think that BNB is not going to be fighting for that position? Yes, I think they will be fighting for that position, but I think it's going to be sort of a thing that's kind of in the past when it comes to creating crypto coins. People are going to use it as to create a meme coin very quick, and that's basically what they use it for because it's a low cost way to make a coin and launch a coin and do it on the Binance network to where it costs you basically $1 in order to add liquidity and trade all of that. But CRO is now implementing a ton of things to where it is not only just a network, it's a business, right? You have the you have the exchange, which Binance does have the exchange as well, but you also have the staking benefits from it, so that if you're holding a certain amount of CRO, you're able to stake, higher amounts with other crypto coins, right? Get more rewards. You have the credit card or a debit card situation, which may end up turning into a credit card situation, which would be interesting. You also have the NFT platform that they've built out, and now they're actually seeing some pretty decent sized launches that are going on it, and you can buy with crypto. Eventually, it will probably be something where you can only buy with CRO, and just like, a lot of things where you can buy with Ethereum. So there's so many different methods that they're taking, so many different levels that they're taking, that it's looking bigger and bigger by the day and better by the day. So with everything that they're a part of, from the crypto.com arena, from the World Cup, to whatever else they're being a part of, they're finding a way to get their marketing and their name out there. So once you do see this level of where Binance is, you're seeing $4.4 billion worth of volume, and that's number 13th on the list when it comes to market cap. You're seeing, oh, sorry, that's Binance USD. So you're seeing $1.6 billion worth of volume, right? And you're looking at that fourth on the list when it comes to market cap. You can look down here and see that Kronos is only at $61 or $62 million worth of volume, not even in the hundreds of billions. Just imagine when this ends up getting into the level to where the amount that of CRO that's traded in dollars is up in the hundreds of billions. This total supply starts to decrease, because you're burning off coins every single day. And then, not to mention, CRO or crypto.com has been known to do things that are massively aggressive, right? And they have already burned off 70 billion in one instance. They can do a buy and burn out of nowhere and increase the price dramatically, and then continue to burn as time goes on from there. So you could see that 25 billion, and this is all speculation right here, but I do see the market cap finding a way to increase well above where it's at right now with the volume change. But once the burns start to get heavier and heavier, that's another position that can increase the price ceiling. So there's a lot of different things that make me think that CRO is going to be absolutely huge, from where it's at right now at 40 cents all the way up to way high levels that we probably can't see right now and most people wouldn't believe. But it'll take its time. Do you read many books? I'm reading the 4-Hour Work Week. I used to read books, but since I have to be dyslexic, it's definitely an issue for me. But I can tell you that Audible is a great tool. I still have Audible. I just don't use it often. I probably have like 10, 15 credits for Audible. And I have free books that I end up getting because I get reimbursed from I think my Platinum card. I can't remember which one it is. I believe it's the Platinum card. So basically, I'm getting free credits every single month, and I'm not using them. I do want to use them because I used to read and listen to a lot of books, but now I don't do that much because I don't really have the time. I guess maybe when I work out, I could do it, but I usually listen to music because if I'm lifting heavy, I have to have hype songs. You have to. I'm surprised the volume isn't higher because they have a lot of cryptos you can trade against CRO and on the exchange. Yeah, I'm a little surprised as well, but I think it's probably because a lot of the crypto ends up being staked. Like they end up staking a lot because there's so much of a benefit for people to stake the cryptocurrency rather than buy and trade and move around the cryptocurrency. Most people are holding it for a long period of time. Like if I go onto, let's see if I go onto Coinbase and banana peel here, and it's bothering me because I don't know where to put it. Put it right there. So let's see, Coinbase. Hopefully I'm already logged in. All right, so let's find crypto.com coin. Let's see how long people are holding it. Come on. Load, load, load. Take your time. So people are holding it for a long period of time. People are holding it for 81 days, typical hold time of 81 days. That is, pretty high. That shows that people are probably staking it for a long period of time. But if we go back, let's look at Shiba Inu because I haven't looked at Shiba Inu in a while to see what their hold time is. Um, let's see. I believe it has to be over 103 days. So yeah, 119 days that people are holding this position. Um, that is crazy. But yeah, the volume for CRO is very low, and we will see something big. It's going to take some time to end up making those moves. What's your go-to hype song when working out? Probably I Can't Stop by Flux Pavilion. That's definitely when I'm squatting and I'm, like not maxing out, but trying to hit, maybe some higher weight, especially on, you know, I can't say that I love leg day, but it's all right. But especially if I run before, I don't know what the heck is going on. Especially if I run before, or do other workouts before I squat, then I need some sort of hype song there. So yeah, I have a whole playlist of hype songs that I can't play on here, but I have a whole Spotify playlist for hype songs. I do like Venom from what's it called? Eminem. Go back here. Go back to my library. Workout songs. Yeah, I Can't Stop is definitely one. Venom, Till I Collapse. You have to have that. I actually like Chris Brown, Wall to Wall, so I get hype around that song as well. But yeah, I try to listen to a lot of hype songs. Why isn't the price why the price falls slowly while we are burning over 11 billion? So the price is not going to be affected by billions of coins that are moved. And also the price will fall based on what people are doing. So if people are selling, no matter what, you're going to see the price end up falling, especially when you have trading volume. Let's say if the trading volume is so negative, let's say 60 or 70% negative or whatever, to end up seeing that decrease, no matter what volume we'll see, like if we burn off 1 trillion coins at this point, it still would not make a difference because the total volume that we see here is 38 billion, 39 billion basically, or 39 trillion. So if we burn off 1 trillion of that, that's still only going to be positive volume to 1 trillion side. It's basically like adding 1 trillion of buy volume to the play. And you're still seeing that basically that same percentage in sell volume go into it. So you're not going to see an automatic increase. What burning does is increase the price ceiling. That means the potential to get there. It doesn't necessarily increase the price unless it's on a buy heavy day. If we see something buy heavy, then we're going to see. Sorry, I was just reading somebody else's comments. Um, I thought Chris Brown had a dance. But yeah, I think once you see a buy heavy day, that's where you'll start to see things increase. But it's all based on what the ceiling will increase to. That's what it's about. Why is the ShibBurn website down? It's because they have too many burns that are going through. I believe their server can't handle the traffic because the amount of burns that were going through, it was like, maybe at max it could have been three an hour or four an hour, but now you're seeing like 50 that go through in an hour or 60 or 70, and it's just a lot that goes through in so many transactions. So it's very tough to keep up with it, so they're probably going to need a bigger server to deal with the traffic that's going through there. I would imagine that's what they're dealing with now is getting a dedicated server for that. Because at some point you really don't need a server. You don't need a huge server, just something very minimal. But then once you start seeing the jump, the increase to it, you know that you're going to need something bigger, and that's probably what they're working through right now. I think I'm doing Shiba Swap wrong. I've got 92 million staked, and accumulating bone rewards is 1 bone. Um, so I'm not the biggest fan of using Shiba Swap to stake. I want to gain more Shiba with staking because I believe in Shiba a lot more than the other coins that are associated with the ecosystem. So I don't know. I've went into trying to, when I was researching it, I was like, all right, well maybe I'll stake through Shiba Swap, and I was like, well, at first the percentage that I would have gotten back from Shiba was like 0.0 like 1% or something. I was like, that's ridiculous. And then it said like I would be able to receive bone, and I was like, well, that's interesting that you could receive bone, but I don't know how valuable bone is to me, and I don't think it's that valuable for me, at least. Okay, I got you. We get them coins to 5 billion, and then everybody gets hype and starts buying it. It will blow up. Got you, bro. Thank you. No problem. To reduce the circulation of tokens, people have to buy them and then burn them. And the ones that are already in the wallet are bought, which are not in circulation, and these are not the problem. So that's not true. The ones that are in circulation are out there in exchanges, in wallets. All of those are within circulation. The ones that are out of circulation are the staked ones. So the 202 million that I have staked, that's out of circulation. The however many trillion that's over in Shiba Swap that's staked, it's out of circulation. So that's the only way that they are out of circulation, unless you throw them into the dead wallet. If you throw them into the dead wallet, that's out of circulation. If they're in your wallet, they are in circulation. That makes sense, and hopefully I'm making sense by reading that. What do you think about Shiba devs? Wait, what do you think the Shiba devs care about burning their own coins? Wait, do you think the Shiba devs care about burning their own coins? I don't think so. I don't think they support burning at all. And I don't know the full reason as to why. They haven't really explained why they don't really support burning. They've just said that some of them or a lot of them don't support burning, but never really gave like a full explanation as to why. And that can be kind of a question. I realize that this AMA that we have that's coming up, I only have the ability to ask 2 questions. And I don't know if it'll be held to that. Maybe we'll continue to ask more towards the end. I need to stretch, sorry. Oof. But 2 questions, obviously. You save some towards the end. I would imagine that we're lagging on Streamlabs. We're lagging. That's yeah. I'm not gonna deal with yeah. If it somehow continues to lag, we're gonna have to cut it short. So hopefully it doesn't, and we can get through it. But we're at 169 viewers. We went from 240 down to 169 or 171. AOL would say buffering. Freezing for anyone else? Yeah, it looks like it's lagging. They don't support burning because they like the thought of people being able to hold billions or trillions of coins. But that shouldn't be a reason. Why should there be billions of trillions of coins? The reason should be because the coin functions better with billions or trillions of coins. If it's a point to where they're like, oh, well, we just like the feeling of this. Why is it better for there to be trillions of coins versus billions? Or why is it better for there to be billions of coins versus millions? We want to know the reason as to why it's better to have more coins in circulation, and why there will not be a possibility to, find a way for you guys, and you guys meaning the devs, to burn some coins yourselves. I understand that burning with no utility is not the best case scenario. However, it does increase the price ceiling, right? So people that invested in the beginning, you're increasing the price ceiling and making investors happy. Making investors happy is the number one way to keep support for that project or that company or whatever. No lag on my end. I don't know what they. I don't know that they hold much SHIB. Sure, they hold bone and leash. Yeah, I would agree. The devs are developers. Yes. Devs know that burning your own coin doesn't make you money. It doesn't make, so that has to be false. They think that burning your own coin doesn't make money because of some history. History has shown in other burn coins that have no volume, there hasn't been positive movement. It increases the price ceiling, but there hasn't been positive movement, right? Because of the fact that they don't have the volume. If you don't have the volume, you're not going to see the price increase. It increases the potential, but you're not going to see the price increase if it does not have the volume. So I can argue that there's a lot of scenarios within even the stock market to where they decrease their supply, and well, obviously you have to do a reverse stock split because that's the only scenario there. But doing it in a different method by taking some of your supply out of circulation does increase the ceiling and can increase the potential of where that can go, and can also make you money in the end by keeping investors happy. Keeping investors invested longer or believing in that coin longer, especially when maybe you guys don't need, or not you guys as in you, I mean you guys as in the devs, especially when they don't even have anything invested into Shiba Inu. That's probably the reason why they don't support burning, is because they don't have anything invested in Shiba Inu to benefit from it, to benefit from the gains, right? So if they end up burning all these coins of Shib, what does that do for them? They don't hold any, right? They hold bone and leash, and they can't adjust anything with Shib. They can adjust things with all these other coins, bone, leash, Ryoshi Vision, the land. They can adjust things with, Shiboshis, whatever they want. People keep burning their own coins. It's not making a big difference because the problem are the ones in circulation. The ones that no one has bought are the problem. No, that's not true. Well, yeah, yes, I would agree. So that is the problem. But most people are buying new coins and burning them. Some people are burning the supply that they have. Like for me, I bought more coins at some of these lower levels and burned the coins that I had. I burned 4.8 million coins, but then bought some with the same dollar value, like that dollar value that I had, that I originally invested. I was able to buy more coins, but either way, I'm, buying more coins while also burning new coins, if that makes sense. People keep, let's see. So you're right. The ones that are in circulation need to be taken out of circulation, but the ones that are in their wallets are also in circulation. They're just in a positive outlook on the circulating supply because they're being held. When they're being held, that's a positive outlook. When they're not being held, obviously that's a negative or neutral outlook. We need to stop this idea that Shib somehow belongs to the dev team. They did not create it. They just capitalized on the popularity of their projects. I 100% agree with you. And that's why we created the Shiba Inu Discord group. because we want to make sure we have a community behind it to where it is community based. We understand and talk to the community, understand where their minds are, where their head is, and we can make some of these changes within our maybe our own ecosystem. We can develop or you know express our interest over what they're doing over in their ecosystem. But if we build our own ecosystem, we could see this absolutely explode, because we can build utility, build more burning methods, and also probably use their burning portal to make it even better. Bro, your idea with the burning is amazing. Recycling, yeah, I mean that can be absolutely phenomenal. Because if we as burning methods, right, we have a ton that are burning off billions of coins, and right now the burn portal is sitting at what, like 16 billion, 16, 17, yeah, 16 billion. It's definitely slowing down. So if you have burns every single month, let's say if a coin, one of those tokens burns 1 billion coins, well, now they're looking at a higher percentage, gaining the APY per week, and now they can put it back in there and recycle that and continue to add to that burn portal every single month, continue to add to what has been burnt over in that burn portal and burning off hundreds of billions, or, maybe even trillions. And when you get to trillions, you're just recycling the APR as well. So yeah, I think it's a great idea. We just have to get every burn project on board. No one said that shit belonged to the devs, but they are going to be the devs of anything Shib. So now we're having lag. List Shib's total and max supply. That's not. Wait, what? It does list total and max supply. So total is 589 trillion. I don't think they update that as frequently. But then you also see the current supply or circulating supply at 549 trillion, which you have 40 trillion that's staked. Right, we need to see another 500 trillion coins burned in one transaction. Yeah, we don't need to see it in one transaction. That wouldn't be good for Shiba Inu if we saw 500 trillion burned in one transaction. I do think that it would be great if we saw a slow, consistent burn, but getting us to the level that we want in maybe an aggressive timeline. I appreciate the videos. You did wait you wait. I appreciate the videos you didn't CRO. I heard the buzz for months before I finally got in. The more I study it, the more I'm happy with my choice. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad that what I'm seeing is kind of validated by the community as well, because CRO, I believe, is something really big and could be even bigger. If something offers that many benefits to people, I mean, there's obviously people that were taking advantage of it. That's why you saw, them change their rates, because people were basically investing $1 million and just getting $140,000 out of it per year, which is huge. But, you know, they obviously mess it up for everybody else. And I wanted to do the same. I wanted to invest $1 million to get $140,000 per year as passive income. I'll take that. That is literally somebody's salary off of a crypto investment that could rise in price as well. Some think they control the token. They don't understand it doesn't belong to them. Yes, you're right. It does not. Can we make a community wallet with you, Matt, and do that recycling? So I am going to be doing that with any of the amounts that I have in here. So I don't know about a community wallet. I think you guys just need to recycle it yourselves. So just continue to recycle it. So what I'm gonna do with the Let It Burn, money, is I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna throw it directly into here, and this included. So everything that's being paid back to me in the form of Ryoshi's vision will get transferred over to Shiba Inu or swapped for Shiba Inu, and we will burn that off as well. We will continue to do that with all of the Shiba Inu that we burn off. So every single bit of money that we gain from the Let It Burn channel will go directly into burning off this. Obviously, factoring in taxes there, but not factoring in taxes here. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that much, but then we have to start to worry about that as it starts to get to higher and higher numbers. But right now, we're not going to factor that into it because it should be a lower amount. But we could, obviously take that passive income and just continue to throw it there. So it will be something that I will look at as a net zero through crypto, and I will report as a net zero on taxes because I'm not collecting it. They paid it out to me, but I'm not collecting it. I'm just giving it right back. Currently staking 500 CRO with the Midnight Blue card because I'm poor. I'll be getting at least the Ruby card soon. Well, that's good that you have. That's good that you have a plan. You know what I mean? Because the good thing is when you can see a lot of value in CRO, when this does get to a level of $1, well, now you turn whatever you had, maybe $200 into $500, gets to $2, turned it into $1,000. And obviously investing, just gives you that option, you know? So I wake up and come looking for the live stream. I prefer this guy over the rest for real. Thank you for saying that, Cody. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Uh, Bro, I had no idea AOL was still active. Did Ryoshi just buy Twitter? Ryoshi didn't just buy. Oh, you're talking about Elon. Probably, yeah. I might change my name to Ryoshi. Don't do that, because then people will be like, "Oh, well, this person's a scammer trying to take the name of Ryoshi or whatever." Maybe Elon should change his name to Ryoshi. Huh. It's still around. I wonder if it's the same thing. Oh yeah, for AOL. I just got in Luna in the last week. I like that project. So I've liked what the project is doing. I'm just not happy with, or I guess you could be happy with where the market cap is, but I feel like where's Terra Luna? I feel like the market cap is a little bit on the higher side. It can definitely grow a lot more, but it wouldn't be something where I would expect, something to 5x return right now. It would be something over the long term that you can expect out of a lot of cryptocurrencies, up in the top 10. But I wouldn't expect it to move a 5x return in the near future. So that's my issue, is that I want to gain, bigger returns over a shorter period of time. Not saying that I want to have, a get rich quick play every single time. That would be amazing, but not saying that I want to have that. I just want to be able to gain a 5x. And a lot of the investments that I have here are, all right, guys. Do you still do all Coinbase earn quizzes, even though it's pennies for you? Not really, not anymore. I probably can do it eventually, but I just let them stack up. All right, guys. So I have to get out of here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to, check out the Discord group, definitely check out the Discord group. I would stay on a little bit longer, but I got some things to do. I got some videos to upload for the Let It Burn channel, and a couple of other stuff that I want to get done. I want to upload a video on the reaction channel, so I want to do a lot more and make sure I'm consistent on a lot of these other things. And maybe one of these times, because I have to now beat Marvel's Avengers again on PlayStation. So maybe I'll stream on the gaming channel sometime today. I don't know, but that'll be fun because then we could talk crypto. and I can go through this game and stuff and have some people, you know, chat it up and whatnot. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.